After reading Chapter 6 and watching the videos, I was very interested in the early Head Start programs and learning more about them. Some of the things that made me excited about this chapter were the fact that the early Head Start programs don't just focus on the child's development, but it focuses on the interactions between the parent and the child. There's a realization that the parent is a model for the child, so if they focus on how the parent can be a better person and do better in all aspects of their life, including financial, educational, economical, the child will be able to have a better role model. Also, how they talked about the early exposures to language and literacy and through life experiences that helps build the foundation for the child's educational future. Some of the things that I worry about with this early Head Start program is that there's just not enough of them. How can more families get the help that they need in order to have their child have a better head start in life, either literacy or educational or whatever it may be? Where is the literature to help these families get the information and find those resources? The downside would be that there just aren't enough programs for the people out there that need them, and there needs to be more availability, and there needs to be more literature about how to get the information. Some of the needs from an educational standpoint is how can teachers help implement and get this information out there for the families in need? Can it be possible for this literature to go out in hospitals for new mothers who might be at risk? Where is the resources, and how can we get access to them so that these families can get what they need? My stance is that I think that there needs to be more of these programs, and more of these families need to be able to get the information that they need and the help that they need to assist their children and give them a better start in life. The more information that the parent has, the better informed they are and more educated, and maybe can become more stable in their life and not have as many stresses, and therefore have better parenting practices. I think that, having more early Head Start programs would be a great thing, and figuring out how to get the information out there for families in need. Some of the habits of minds that I used for this study was building on my prior knowledge, learning continuously because I did learn new things about the early Head Start program. Also, the compassion, thinking in compassionately and thinking interdependently was another important one. Thinking interdependently because it does take a village to raise a child or to get that knowledge out there so that the parents can do the job that they need to do. And it takes large groups in order to, be able to get these families where they need to be to help their children.